All right, today's video is gonna be a little different than what I usually do. You're probably used to seeing me starting a video sitting in my studio, being all perfect with the lighting and everything. As you can see, I'm clearly sitting in my car right now. And that's because today I wanted to take you with me as I go to a couple different storefronts. I'm doing the windows for the holidays. I'm doing some doodles and some lettering and stuff like that. And I thought I'd show you how it works. First thing I want to make really clear is that this is not going to be a tutorial video. You'll probably pick up some tips and tricks along the way as we show you what we're doing, but I do have a full tutorial that shows you how to do lettering on windows. So if you want to know like exactly how we're doing the stuff we're doing, go check that one out. But this one, we're just going to kind of like take you with us and show you some fun clips of us working on it. So for this job, we're doing two different storefronts. The first one, actually they're both for the same company, but the first one is like a smaller storefront. It's got a couple front windows and a front door, and we're gonna just cover them in stuff for the holidays. And then the second one, same company, much bigger storefront, bigger windows, bigger front doors, and then there's also this like huge piece of glass inside the store that we're gonna cover with like a big mural of like florals and wording and just general fun holiday stuff. So we're gonna bring you on both of those jobs with us, but I mean, right now I'm just sitting here waiting for Mabz. Got you a donut.
Oh, thank you.
Look, you're on camera.
Oh, that's cool. Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you look like those people.
A vlogger.
Yeah. That makes me no big deal, but.
Okay, she's here. So we're just gonna have a little
Snacky poo.
a little donut.
Smells like bakery donuts.
And just sit here in silence and hear each other's chewy sounds. Okay, so job number one. I think this one will be easy. Just so everybody watching knows, we have a loose plan.
This is more of a plan than I usually have going into a job.
Okay, I'm type A, you're type
Whatever.
F. Type F.
Yes!
But yeah, so we don't have like a drawing. We're just have an idea in our heads of what we're gonna do. We've done this a couple times now, and so we know how to work, you know.
Not piss each other off.
Okay, we should go. We're late because of you, so.
Yep.
Okay.
This
would be a lot easier with a phone.
a lot less like intimidating too. This is we can't jaywalk.
There's a cop right there. Yikes. Okay. So that's where we're going. This is not focused. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Just trying to get my mask. Okay, before we start, we need to have a drink. It's my first time trying the bubble tea.
Okay, this is the good part. Get some anger out.
Okay, so I think I'll start on the door, and you start doing the outlines of what we want to do on these.
Yeah.
We can divide and conquer, and then see how far we get. We'll reassess.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
Filling her up?
Yeah, backwards lettering. Always fun.
Looking good.
Get it? Tease the season? Because it's a tea place. Okay, done all the branches. And now...
Berry time. How's it going?
We're so close.
of mischief.
Okay, we're done. Day one.
Day one.
How you feeling? Give me the post-game.
Do you know what? We did good. We swapped spots at a good rate so that everything is, you know, both of our styles just blended perfectly together.
Okay,
Yeah,
day one.
we did good.
How long was that? What time is it? So we started, that was 5.5 hours. People always ask me that. How long did that take you? 5.5 hours. But you gotta keep in mind we were filming and stuff, so like.
Yeah, take breaks, have to pee, have a little sip.
Plus, ooh, hello. Plus there's 2 of us, so like if you're doing that alone, it's a good 10-hour day. If not more. Well, or less, because we fooled around a little bit. That's only day one. Tomorrow we have the much bigger project.
Much bigger project.
And we'll see if we can knock it all out in one day. But the more important question, Mabz, is can you be on time tomorrow?
We'll see.
Okay. Same hat, different color, different day. I see Mabz. She's pissed. Now let's see how long it takes her to get in the car. I'll just be here eating my sandwich. She's pulled up beside me. I'm just sitting there on her phone. Should I honk again? Never thought I'd be taking a video of me eating a breakfast sandwich. But here we are.
Oh my god, you went and got yourself food and didn't get me anything?
Oh, shut up. Oh, good bite.
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
This is the first morning I got to see Mabz's new car. She's all excited about her new car. It's a van.
It's not a van.
It's a mom
It is
van.
almost a van. It is as close to a van you can be without being a van.
Okay, it's day 2. We're gonna do some really big windows today, and we actually should probably go in and get started because there's a lot to do in one day. But yesterday, before we started, I put a thing on my story and I asked what people wanted to know. And so I thought maybe we'd do like a speed round of just answering people's questions before we go in. My mom goes, "Why is your ring on your right hand?" Because, Mom, when you're doing an Instagram story, it's mirrored.
No, it's reverse.
Yeah, mirrored. You know, you see yourself backwards in a mirror?
Yeah.
It's like that. Lit Letters, Michelle said, tips for working with dual pane windows. I feel like I need an eye exam after working on them. Yeah. So what she's referring to is that it, like the thickness of windows, if you do your design on the outside and then you're tracing it through on the inside, you have to like close one eye to keep things straight, or else you get kind of like cross-eyed. It sucks. There's like no real tip. I literally like just do this while I'm writing. How do you wash off the art later?
Depends what you're using. We don't.
The client does it.
Yeah. If it's just a water-based thing, they'll either use like Windex and a cloth or paper towels. Or
That's too hot. That's too hot.
I thought I offended you. Okay.
No. Planning the design. Does the store ask for a specific thing? Do you show it to them first? So
Depends.
It depends. You kind of just like work with the client, whatever they're looking for. Some want a very specific sketch beforehand, and some just give you full creative freedom. So this client, for example, she basically said she just wanted wintry windows, and we told her we would do whatever we thought would look nice, and then we kind of showed her like some ideas we had beforehand, but she gave us pretty creative freedom. Is the store closed while you do your art?
Sometimes.
Depends.
Yeah.
Not usually though.
No. I don't like working in the middle, like late.
Yeah.
I'd rather be there during the day.
It's only been like once or twice that I've had a client that wanted me to do it when the store was closed, which means you have to go in either in the middle of the night or like really early in the morning. But most don't really care, as long as you're kind of staying out of the way of the customers.
So annoying when you're doing a door and the place is open though, because then you have to move out of the way.
Okay, this is a good question. Since there isn't a lot of lettering involved, how would you charge for this window? So this person's asking about the one we did yesterday. Barely any lettering, it's mostly just doodly florals on the window. You can kind of charge for windows in different ways. I used to do it based on how long I thought it would take me, and I just used my hourly rate and added, you know, the design time and the materials, but that's a little bit more complicated. And in recent years, I don't know if you're the same, but I've started charging by the square foot.
Yeah.
And it's like a sliding scale depending on how detailed it is. So whether it's lettering or illustrations doesn't really make a difference. It's more like how dense they want the window filled up and how much square footage there is. So you take the size of the window, figure out how much detail there's gonna be, and then figure out where it lands on that scale. So usually for me, it's somewhere between like $15 and $25 to $35 a square foot, which is a lot. But if you're doing something pretty simple, it would be on the lower end of that scale. Is that similar to how you do it?
Yeah, I switched to square footage too. It's easier, and then it's hard with time because if something takes longer than it's meant to, then you don't want to charge the person, but you've been there longer, or if it's quicker than you meant to, then you're not getting paid as much. So I think square footage is better. I prefer that. And I start to implement a minimum so that I'm not just showing up for a little fucking corner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no swearing. A little fudging corner.
Someone just said streaking. Like, you mean when we get naked and run through the store? No, but streaking, so you're talking about like when the pens, the paint pens streak. So some pens are worse than that for others. We were talking yesterday about how much we're liking Posca lately.
So opaque.
If you can use Posca, it's great. But then at the same time, it just comes down to getting used to using the materials. And if you're doing faux calligraphy or things that require you to do multiple like thicker lines beside each other, you got to do it all at the same time while it's wet. You
Make
can't
your pen juicy.
You can't do a coat and then come back and try and make it thicker because it'll chip and it's annoying. You got to do it all at once.
On the outside, you've got the reflection that helps with the streaking. On the inside, it might look like a pile of trash, but then you go on the outside and you're like, wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, always. How to do it backwards. So I have two YouTube videos about doing windows, and we talk about that in depth, so I'm not going to go into it, but it's not like you have to know how to write backwards. There are tricks. People asking about equipment, so really, again, I have videos on that, but mostly it's just like the paint pens you're going to use. I always have a Stabilo All pencil, which is like a waxy white pencil that you can do your rough copy with. Windex, paper towel, a level.
Yeah, a level. I love a good level.
Tape.
Yeah, tape. A measuring tape if you're doing something centered.
And a partner. Okay, I think we gotta go in. We don't have too much time to keep doing this, but yeah, let's do it.
That's a van. 100%. That's a van.
Oh, I need a mask.
It's a van.
Stop it! It's not a van. It is.
Look at it.
Nearly a van.
Look at it compared to a car, okay? It's a van.
But if we had a real van, look at that. That is a van.
Yeah, looks the exact same.
It doesn't.
Okay, so standing inside the store, we're doing these giant outside windows, but then it's hard to see. There's also an big inside window here. So we're doing big snowflakes on these windows, big snowflakes on the far windows, and then on here, in this inside part, we're doing a big piece, a lettering piece with some wintry florals and stuff. Are you ready?
I don't know why I did that.
Okay, since we were just talking about this, this is writing on the outside of the window. This is writing on the inside of the window. So we're trying to decide if we should write, because this one's indoors, this big window we're doing. We're trying to decide if we should write on the outside or write on the inside. And the outside one is streakier. The inside one is less streaky.
But not as bright.
So what do we do? I think we should still do it on the inside. Like on the
Yeah, I agree. The streakiness will piss me off too much.
Yeah. Okay, step one, sketch on the window. Really hard to see. Mabz,
Oh God. No!
I got you.
Was that on purpose?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, jeez.
I was going to ask you, can you explain to the kind people at home what you're doing now?
I am taking a very soft microfiber cloth to remove all of the, like here, the pencils so the paint will stay. You can't like scrape at it, but the microfiber is just buffing it away, and it's also really great for like fingerprints. So yeah, we're just getting rid of the little spots. Serenade me. Welcome to my crib. Come on in.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, Mabz, what is this?
This is an invention that I just invented. You take string and then you tie it up to your marker or pencil or whatever. Then you find the spot.
Basically what we're making snowflakes, big snowflakes on these windows, and we have to have some perfect circles.
So, and we want to map it out. So you hold on and then you just go around. There
Pretty
you go.
genius.
I am.
I invite you.
I am smart. So we made the circles.
No, but like what? Now what?
Well, we made the circles to map it all out, to make sure everything's like nice and even Stevens. And then we got some big fat markers. And I think we should do like the cross parts, like the straight lines, and then we do like the fun insides.
Are we using rulers for the big parts, or are we freehanding it?
Depends how confident we are. I think rulers would be, at least for the cross parts, because snowflakes are all individual anyway, so it's okay that they're not perfect.
You're like a little snowflake.
I am definitely a snowflake.
Getting started on the snowflake shapes. We've got meter sticks. We're drawing the 6, I don't know what we call them, stems first. And then we'll go in and fill in some details. Okay, but Mabz, before we eat, can we talk about how this is supposed to be 6 even parts?
Do you know what? Do you know what? Nobody said that they have to be perfect.
Yeah, they
That's the whole point of snowflakes, is that they're all individual.
No, that looks...
There's nothing wrong with it.
That just looks bad. You gotta take that down.
Whatever, just do another one.
No. Snowflakes have 6 sides.
I'm gonna Google this. I think that's false news. Fake news.
Well, let's see.
Okay, so how many lines do snowflakes have? No 2 snowflakes are alike.
Right?
However,
They have 6 sides.
they usually have a 6-fold radial symmetry? Radial?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm quitting Sharpie after today.
All right, Mabz sorted out her issue with the 6, and
Created 1 snowflake.
she made 1. I made the rest of these. But now we're gonna start filling them in. So we've got some like snowflake examples here, and we're just gonna start decorating.
That ended when it needed to end.
Why is it not focusing?
When it needed to end.
Hello. There we go.
I look nice and tan in
Oh
this
my god.
darkness.
What was that? That was, we started at 9:30, it's 6:30. 9 hours.
And that's why they pay us the big dollars.
Why? Why? Hello, I don't have the patience right now. Now it's fine.
Maybe you had to do this.
Lessons learned today. We're done with Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
I'm over them.
Lesson number 2, thoroughly addicted to bubble tea. I think overall we did a good job. Oh, this looks great.
It looks amazing.
And as we were finishing up, the client mentioned she has another shop she wants us to do. So question, if you're watching this, I mean, like I said at the beginning, this is the first like vlog style thing. We had fun making it, but
yes. It'll be nice to see it all pieced together though.
Not sure if you guys are gonna have as much fun watching it, but the question is, do you wanna see us do it again? Because we're gonna have to do some more windows and you know, it's fun for us to make these. So leave us a comment down below.
It makes me feel super famous to walk around with that. I enjoy that feeling.
Tell us what you thought, if you like this kind of content, if you wanted to see more. And
sounds like farts. Stop playing with this styrofoam.
Okay, that's enough. We gotta go. So see you next time.
Ta-ta.